Now, the emotional reunion of a cardiac arrest survivor and his rescuers. The mountain bike coach nearly lost his life on a secluded trail, and as if by a miracle, a nurse just happened to be jogging there at the same time.
So this is an incredible story of the right people being at the right place at the right time. Here's Lou Goose.
I used to race bicycles.
For a 45-year-old,
Played a little rugby.
Jon Toftoy is in great shape.
If you ski the Berkey, I'm in the elite wave.
He exercises so much, it's almost comical.
Any room I'm in, I'm always like, well, I'm the healthiest guy here.
That helps make Jon a perfect coach for the Minnetonka High School mountain bike team.
Just a lot of things to be thankful for.
And combined with no family history of heart problems, that makes Jon about the last person you'd expect this to happen to.
You're the first person I've ever talked to
Yeah.
been in cardiac arrest.
11 days ago, Jon was riding through the woods with the team at Theo Wirth Park in Minneapolis when something felt off.
I don't know how else to describe it other than when I've been pulled over by the police before. Like, you get that pit in your stomach.
He made it to a main path just in time for fellow coach Tony Caruso to find him.
You would never think it would be this.
As Tony called 911,
I was 3 miles into a run that day.
ICU nurse Grant Martin happened to run by.
Don't know Grant, never met Grant.
10 seconds, I knew John's in cardiac arrest. With zero resources in what we had, the one thing that saved him was CPR.
Grant aggressively began CPR, and within 6 minutes, Golden Valley Police were there, with Golden Valley Fire and North Memorial EMS able to bring Jon back with a defibrillator.
My heart wasn't beating the way it should.
I was like, are we all good? And you're like, no.
As fellow cycling coach Brian Kesson, an ER doc was able to help.
It all happened that fast.
Yeah.
Everybody came, right moment, right time.
I don't remember talking to you.
Reuniting with his rescuers just 11 days later is special.
I mean, it's just overwhelming gratitude is the only thing I could describe, for you guys having my back.
Jon calls his survival story a miracle, not coincidence.
Just feel like God has a plan for my life, and this wasn't the time for it. Life's not over. I just, for some reason, have to go through this process right now.
The married father of 4 still gets to bike with his kids, and after he recovers from an additional open heart surgery next week,
So it monitors my heart rhythms.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jon expects to return to coaching while moderating his training.
We think exercise, I'm gonna be super healthy. Well, maybe there's a sweet spot where you gotta exercise, but you're not supposed to race intense efforts every year. Hey, we'll go biking in a little bit, okay?
And Jon's intense overtraining for decades is the best explanation he's received for what caused this. Jon's been told that it's not uncommon for people who train so intensely in a sport like cycling at his age to develop calcification in his arteries, despite being seemingly so healthy. So that's what surgeons are going to address in next week's surgery, guys.
It is so miraculous that folks were just right there when they needed to be.
And the timing too.
Yeah, when you get to tell these stories with these great outcomes, we love to get to do that in the news, right? We love some good news.
Yeah, absolutely. And to inspire others to do the same thing if they happen to be in those situations, not just thanking the people that did the right thing in this case.
Yeah, powerful, incredible story. Thank you.